We're going to go in and out with premium efficiency.
Premium efficiency.
Yeah, it's going to be optimal as hell.
Optimal as hell?
So fucking optimal. We're going to rob this place.
Wait, what?
We're going to case the fucking place.
Okay. We're casing the joint. Then we're going to,
in and out.
Enact the
taking
plan.
Everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Where is this place?
Where's this?
Yeah, what place are we doing this at?
It's the daddy's home place, with the beautiful t-shirt designs.
Oh.
Because
I don't want to rob.
We live in that simulation where the White House is releasing tweets selling t-shirts that say, Daddy's home. Playing Usher's song.
Like, genuinely, what the hell? Sorry, I had to stop doing, the soft voice, because what?
Yeah, we were transitioning.
Government getting unserious as fuck.
Yeah,
in a concerning way.
I'm just so confused on how this is fucking possible.
How have we turned a once respected institution into daddy's home?
No, it's just that to me was just funny as fuck. It's just
It's funny, but it's like, oh, there's also war.
Yeah, how did we get, I saw people saying, this is the first time all my years, I never thought I'd hear presidents swear. I don't
actually have an issue with a president swearing. I just have an issue with who swore.
Well, that sounds like selective bullshitting.
Oh, yeah, I'm very selective with my bullshit.
Yeah, but for me, like I told you before, just prior to this, it makes me feel like he cares. Because normally you just he just winging shit. He doesn't give a fuck.
He just here for real.
And then he cuts just like me.
You see, it's okay, so he is stressed out about it.
Yeah.
But it's also what's your angle, man?
I think with politics, it makes you think people may have angles when they don't. In that moment, I was like, he don't got no angles. He's just trying to figure this shit out.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just here, and it's
Hey, we're not going to say he doesn't know what he's doing. He's been president before.
And how'd that go?
Isn't his first rodeo.
Unfortunately.
Well, how did it go? We had a global pandemic. But that's
to be fair, he didn't cause.
Yeah.
He just didn't correctly help to mitigate it.
Yeah, I thrived in those times.
I remember his recommendation of drinking bleach to rid COVID from your body, and that has really stuck with me.
He was thinking
Anytime
about
I feel sick, I just drink a little bit of bleach and I feel better.
He was thinking about the 99.99% of...
Yeah, it kills 99.99% of bacteria, so you should definitely drink it.
No, see, the thing is, when you drink bleach,
you die.
Yeah, it's going to fuck up your esophagus and everything. Yeah,
it gives you chemical burns.
And if it doesn't...
And it's poisonous.
Yeah, and if it doesn't kill you, you're going to be extremely...
Ow.
Yeah.
Extreme ow.
That reconstruction, you're not going to love the way you look. This is not men's warehouse.
It's not going to go well for you. This is not men's warehouse.
You're going to love the way you look.
Yeah.
You're not.
Oh, no. So, moral of the story, drink bleach.
In White House, stop.
Stop it.
Actually, I want one of the shirts because, first of all...
You don't want one of the shirts.
To see it, and it's just the images come together. It's teacher up there, and there's picture Donald 1, picture 2, and the music's playing, I just want to get your attention. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like...
It's so fucking weird.
No, because I was like, this shit isn't... Is this real? So I click on the account, I was like, 2 million followers. This is the White House.
We cannot be serious.
Daddy's home, bitches.
Why is it... Why?
Gosh.
It cannot be.
Yeah,
it just cannot.
In just a few days, someone else may be home. But you guys will have to tune into the next foreplay to hear our intense, detailed breakdown of that situation.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah, so guys, thank you for tuning in to the Devious Thoughts podcast.
Yes, this has been our foreplay.
Yes.
Y'all ready for us?
Are you ready for us?
Are you?
Wait.
Are they?
Do they need lube?
No, I think they're good.
I'm talking lubriderm. I'm doing lotion. I'm not freaky.
I think they're good. I don't think their skin's too dry. It's quite humid,
Well, if it's humid, then I guess you don't need lube. Lubriderm's fine. Lube. You don't need that, but lube you don't need either. I'm just gonna... Welcome.
Gross.
You think it's a joke because she said it, right? I don't hate on you. It's just the fact that when somebody's giving overconfidence, you look like a young Adele. I'm like, Adele who? The huh?
It's not necessarily hating. It's just don't give her that shit. I'm jealous.
Well, first of all, I'm your uncle. I hear nothing nice at all. Meanwhile, you just meeting.
Well, because that's family to family versus family to someone they don't really know.
We family. I mean? We not doing what we ought to be doing. getting along with one another. The fuck?
Isn't it being kind to one another?
Being kind, getting along.
It's everything.
Yeah. Shout out to Cornbread. You were
Oh my
very
god.
good.
I need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, and we did
Isn't
something.
it coming out?
What?
Like on streaming?
Oh,
or you can like
shit.
rent it.
I was so confused. I was like, who? What? Yeah, what?
Who's what doing, huh?
We did something.
Oh, we did do something.
What did we do?
Something that I was not very good at, to say the least.
We did a thing.
So, Topgolf.
Toppy.
What the fuck is that?
Sloppy
anyway?
top.
No. Well, I mean, my form was sloppy.
We had some sloppy top in public, guys.
Topgolf.
We were sloshed.
We hit the
Getting
balls.
sloppy.
We weren't sloshed even.
I was sloshed.
You weren't sloshed. You had 2 margaritas.
2 margaritas.
Isn't that...
What,
is 2 margaritas head
well,
in the song?
Well, I'm not.
You're not doing anything.
No, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
like that.
no, you're hitting balls.
Yeah.
I had 2 margaritas and I felt comfortable to stand up at Topgolf.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, your form. Well, I feel like you're just overly stiff.
Well, I was mind you, I did work a 9-hour shift on my feet that morning, so
I hope you worked it on your feet.
from 6 to 3, I was running around with dogs. So, shut the hell up.
You didn't get that.
I know,
I
I
hope you
heard
did.
you, and I just decided to,
Okay.
breeze right by it, because fuck off with that.
Please, work it on your
Anyway, but yeah, no, I was really tired, and my body's sore from, running around and shit, so obviously my form wasn't going to be great.
feet. I get that.
Also, every time I tried to, actually fully move my body, I would completely lose track of how to aim.
I wasn't aiming.
And then I was missing the ball, and that was really embarrassing.
Every time I miss.
You would just walk over and be like, we're talking now.
Yeah. Because I hope nobody saw this bullshit.
You'd
that I
walk
just
over,
did.
say a couple words, and then be like, you're cool, go back. No one's looking.
Because, I'm competitive. I want to be good at everything I do. And I could not accept the fact that I was not good at this.
You also weren't bad. Well, I mean, to be fair, you did start off putting or hitting with your wrong hand.
Because,
You were golfing as if you were right-handed.
Yeah, it took me seeing someone else be like, oh shit, y'all got other ones.
Yeah, y'all, wait, we can do that here. We're not, discriminating
Exactly.
against the lefties of the world.
Yeah, but I think a lot of times I just want to walk up and just if I could body lock you standing and just turn your shoulders for you so you actually
adjust.
rotated your back.
Honestly, if you had done that, that might have helped me get the motion.
Oh no, I've jumped on your back before. You'd crumble.
Well, no, I didn't think you were going to jump on me. I thought you were just going to come over and adjust.
Oh no, it's just you
The
swing,
form.
but you not follow through. You'd swing just shoulders, but if you just turn.
Yeah, see, my thing is I tried to turn once. You weren't looking. I missed fully and said I'm never doing that again.
But there's no problem with missing. I miss a ton.
Yeah, I have bad social anxiety, and I'm if I'm missing and all of these professional ass golfers with their own clubs are looking at me,
First of all, we got put in a
wrecks my spirit.
We got put in a shitty group. The kid next to us, his dad and his mom was
Yeah.
even good. First of all, why are we?
The kid next to us was better. He was very small.
He was legit taking a 2-step run up and just clearing shit. I'm
Yeah, but also you're not supposed to get a running start. I read the handbook.
But he was fucking crushing his dad. You saw that? You remember that one?
Oh my god,
that bitch! It went clearly
disappeared.
over.
You
it went
couldn't
over.
see.
I know it went over.
It went over the goddamn net.
And it was just
You're not supposed to be able to do that.
they're just fucking professional.
Every single one of his shots would go so far out you couldn't see the ball anymore because it was past where they put the lights.
And he was just he hit everyone. He did not miss.
It.
So I was comparing myself to the people on either side.
I was
Just
looking
never
over to
missing.
the left. The one, there was this dude on the left and he was getting instructions from the worker who was very rude to us, by the way.
He was giving instructions, but was it like that to us?
He was giving instructions.
Kevin?
Uh-huh.
My
That
Kevin?
man was showing
My
the one
Kevin?
kid how to swing
My
the
Kevin?
club.
My Kevin.
His name wasn't Kevin, it was Colby.
My Colby? My Colby? Not like that, y'all.
No, not at all. He was just rude. He was being helpful and kind, but he wouldn't
He wasn't.
He wouldn't stick around long enough for me to go, oh, thank you so much. He would just book it away.
I said thank you so many times, and he just kind of just dipped.
At least 4 times I looked at him and said thank you, and he didn't acknowledge it and just ran away.
And his just tone. This is why you guys, while you're out there, manage your tones. Because the tone in which you speak to someone You never know what they're getting from it.
He came in with a very combative tone, and I
came
was
in-
like, "We're
first of
just
all,
like chilling here."
I
What
bet
do
you
you
he's the
mean?
reason who fucked up the bill.
Probably. Well, he brought the bill. He put that shit in wrong.
Fucking
For sure.
ass Colby. So yeah, we immediately got into trouble. We had social anxiety. We're like, you know what? We've never done this. We don't look like dumbasses. Let's get drinks.
And I was like, "Look, there's a bar. Let's go to the bar."
And then this motherfucker comes out with his fucking security guard vest and his fucking badge. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hold it.
Hey, you guys can't get drinks at the bar because then we don't know how much you drank. And I go, "Well, isn't that the whole purpose?"
You need to order drinks here. Nigga, where are the servers?
I have no idea how this works. Up until today, I thought Topgolf was just an idea.
Exactly. We're just going to the bar. We're like, hey, close it out.
Yeah,
That's it.
give me a drink, close it out.
Yeah, like that's it. Normal bar atmosphere.
Give me a touch of alcohol so I can feel confident enough to walk out there and hit a ball.
Jesus. We've never done this.
It speaks heavily to the social anxiety of it all to be like, I'm gonna need one drink just to participate in the Topgolf experience.
And I think one thing that disappoints me is you learn in that moment that a lot of it is just simply technique and experience with it. Because
Yeah, you just gotta do it over and over.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
swinging as hard as I fucking could. My back hurts, my shoulders are sore, and my
Yeah.
hands are sore.
But I also think it's like you can swing as hard as you want, but where you hit the ball matters, and that's part of the technique.
at the
And I have
same-
no idea how to like adjust.
Yeah, that makes sense until I bash someone's head in with the bat. It doesn't matter where I hit it. If I'm swinging that hard, I'm gonna kill you first strike.
Okay, and that actually just pissed me off so bad, and I
For what?
don't know why. Because you're
It's a bad
saying that as if
example.
it matters.
It's a bad example. I'm just saying that. I'm just letting you know that I was
Yeah,
crushing
you can hit
these.
the ball really hard, but if you're hitting the ball really hard from the top of it, it's not going to go up, it's going down.
But
You know what I mean?
See, mine go up. They just won't go very far, and
They
that's
would-
what pissed me off.
Yeah,
and then
I
you
don't-
got a little child who was fucking whispering to his mother.
I hate that little fucker.
He was
Sorry.
He was whispering to his mom, like, "Do you
Can't
see
listen.
how he's doing that?"
Was he really?
You-
He
yeah,
was talking shit
you
on
remember
you?
that one that bounced off the machine? He
Yeah.
looked at her like this. He did a little lean and look
That's funny.
intently. I was like, that's why I was like, that's when I came over. I was like, all right,
Like, I'm going to hurt people. I have to.
I said multiple times.
You're like, I feel like I'm accidentally going to really fuck this up.
I want to like
I think that's why they have the thing there, though, to like block the balls
I
from
could
going.
vividly see it hitting her in the back. I was like, I gotta
You're like,
stop.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, so you
I'm
know,
scared of my Topgolf
Yeah.
skill.
if you guys want more of us trying things, you want to actually see us trying things. You know,
Ooh.
you gotta be some willing, great listeners. You know, we're gonna need you to up your pussy game up and refer us to some friends. You know, because we got that long stroke, and your man's Pee Wee Herman. We got it on us. So refer us.
Very weird analogy.
Get us some listens.
Yes, get us.
And maybe, if you're lucky, we'll get you guys this all exclusive, detailed, data-driven, performative Patron.
What he means to say is Patreon.
Patron.
We would do like. We would try new things.
Off Patron.
Could be.
On Patron.
Okay.
So if you
just
guys-
keep saying Patron.
So if you guys want to see us active, fit, mobile, not slothy bitches, sitting in 95-degree heat.
I'm giving sloth today. I'll
No,
tell
yo.
you what. I'm feeling sloth.
I feel very energetic.
I woke up in sloth mode.
You know, and that's very sad
I'm
for you.
sinning in the way that I am so lazy today.
I woke up in a great mood, and you,
You
know what I?
did.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well, you know, before we got to the studio today, I was playing 2K all day,
all
day.
day.
and I played this song for you today. What do you know? What do you know of this?
Ooh.
You know it, guys. You know it as well. I want you to know that we're all here for you guys, and I want you guys to know that we're gonna bring you the hottest, newest, freshest content off of Patron, and we're gonna pump up the jam for you guys. Pump, 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 pump. We're going to pump up
Does
the
it
jam.
get y'all excited?
Does it get you ready?
Are you
Devious-
fucking pumped?
Devious Thoughts video and Patron coming soon.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Pump up the jam though.
Yeah. Pump
Not
up,
enough people are pumping up the jam
yeah,
these days,
pump
and
up
I
our
think that's a
fuck-
fucking problem.
Yeah, pump up our fucking views and our clicks and our listens.
Yeah, pay attention. Listen to us, please.
We've done all that we could. We're on Twitter. We're on Reddit. We're on YouTube.
We're everywhere.
We're on fucking Pandora.
God,
listen with
damn.
ads,
Who the
bitches.
fuck's
Listen
listening to
with
shit on Pandora.
Back in 2016, I was on Pandora.
Well, that was 2016.
Yeah, niggas had to get off there.
Yeah.
That's not the vibe.
You said, ooh, Pandora.
Fucking, that reminds me. LeBron James is like, I'm cheap as hell. I use Pandora. Nigga, you don't use no god.
Shut up.
Isn't Pandora's
You're
whole
rich.
Isn't their whole thing listen with ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you are not.
You have money.
You're a liar.
You're literally just like, you're buying the platform that they're streaming on.
Yeah, but some of the things are just a quick little,
Ooh.
oversight foray into the possible future if you guys stop being a bunch of dim-witted, I'm not going to say that.
Please.
Pussies.
Stop.
Yeah, you could see us in batting cages.
I would actually, I'd be kind of scared of a batting cage though, because don't they like shoot the ball at you?
Yeah, you could see.
What if I somehow move into the range of the ball and it hits me?
You could potentially see Devious Thoughts professional swimming or triathlon lessons. Ooh. You could maybe see us doing things such as skydiving. You could see us doing things such as excavating. Oh yeah, that's us killing people and burying and, helping the police find them. We're doing the digging up.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, we're doing the murder and then we're like assisting the police?
Yeah.
How are we getting in with the police like that? Because they know I don't fuck with them.
What? Are you one of those ACAB people?
No.
Okay, I was about to say. Because, dog,
I lied.
Yeah, because there's people that... that whole thing is, that just assumes that all cops are, and they're not.
Well,
I've met very nice cops, like...
Oh, no. That whole thing's not speaking to their character. It's speaking to the system. The people themselves can be nice individuals, but that's the whole thing, yeah.
See, too many complexities and bullshit, bro. How about you guys just, find a better way to present this bullshit? Because I know a couple of cops I've met, have let me off with, no offenses.
If I'm just speaking as me personally, a lot of them are very, very kind.
No, we don't want to send that message that, diminishes. Yeah, some
to
of
me.
them are systems ass.
A white lady, they're very kind.
We've had this conversation earlier today.
Because you cry when you get pulled over and they go, oh, honey.
I don't cry. I get defensive.
I cry.
I throw my, they're like, license and registration. Why'd you pull me over? They don't tell me. I throw my ID, my registration, everything on the ground, run my shit as platinum, bitch. I'm very apprehensive towards...
That's ballsy as hell, though.
Yeah, but I know my shit's clean.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, only take this advice if you know your record's clean.
Only do that kind of shit.
And there's nothing in your vehicle.
But if you're a lady, cry.
Or if
you can't cry, cry.
You got weed on you, you got anything, you're in a state that doesn't have it legalized.
Cry.
No. No. Well, be ballsy, throw it on the ground. No, they'll probably ask you out. You have to make sure your shit's clean. They're going to know when they pull you over.
You have to treat them with, such respect.
No. Not me. I don't do that.
Well, you don't have to, I guess.
I don't, because my record's clean. I don't have any drugs. I have a child. What the fuck are you pulling me over for? Because as you know, I don't speed at all.
You really don't.
So if you pull me over,
it's so
I know.
weird how speed limit you are.
I am.
Because I'm so 20 over.
Yeah, because people die out here in the real world. And, driving is a privilege. And you can fuck up someone else's life, their family's life, with, that quick. Wait. People die every second. Were you counting?
Rip. No. Rip. You think I count that high?
Rip.
No.
So me and Andy, this is just a beer. We're going to get off this topic. We've been on way too fucking long.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was telling Andy, I'm going to tell someone's mother, per se, to make that coochie purr in reverse. And what does that sound like?
Rup.
Rup. Rup.
It's like a dog.
Make it rup. Oh.
Like a ruff. Horrible. Oh.
Where are some rippers?
Bad.
Yeah, so how are you guys this Wednesday? We would like to hear from you. If you're tuning in via Spotify.
Yeah, for the love of God, leave a comment.
Yeah, if you're tuning in via Spotify or YouTube, you are able to make these comments, or Reddit, whatever you want to do, Twitter, X.
Chit-chat.
Yeah, we are frequent responders.
You don't have to say anything all that interesting.
Yeah,
just give us a touch of engagement, y'all.
Exactly. We're frequent responders, and I will primarily be your first responder. If you ask me any questions, no, I don't do bullshit, freak shit, dumb shit, goofy shit.
The fuck are you doing on Reddit if you don't do bullshit, freak shit, dumb shit, goofy shit?
Over emotional shit.
Over emotional and over dramatic.
Yeah.
Get off Reddit, dog.
Dramatization is ass.
I love when shit's dramatized.
Don't sit up here and say something stupid and act like you got a real problem with it, because I will give you a hard truth.
Oh, if it's not a real problem, though, I'll be the first to be like, and you're worried about that?
Yeah. You should possibly, just say, I got a question for Handy, because Handy, she'll sugarcoat things. Me, I'm a hard truther. I don't give a fuck if I fuck up your day, because my days are primarily fucked up.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I would be very nice. If you need, like, soft advice, come to me.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something, like, crazy and harsh and blunt.
Yeah, or if you want something where you want to put yourself out there and it's more of, like, you're looking for someone to second your opinion that you should get out here and do that wild shit, that's also a me thing.
I could second an opinion, though.
Nah, but I told them to overdo it.
You'd make them take it too far.
I'm here for that.
They'd already be on 10, and you'd be like, what if you took it up to 12, though?
Yeah, so, leave comments, potentially share us to some people, and, we'll come back with some pretty cool content, possibly.
Yeah. If given the opportunity, we could make shit crazy.
Pause. Not like that, though.
No one meant it like that.
Yeah, so, guys, we are here today. Well, I am going to endorse something that
I would too as well.
Yeah, that's very, very new to me. As you guys know, we are in the Pittsburgh area, suburbs, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Something like that.
Yeah, we're in Western PA.
We're around Pittsburgh, vaguely.
The Pennsylvanias. Yeah. So, here in the Pennsylvanias, in Allentown, PA, there is this drink that, for a while we thought was Russian until we found out.
Because it sounds Russian.
Yeah, until we found out that it was made in the USA.
And I didn't catch on to that for a minute when he was saying that, and I felt really stupid,
like,
guys.
yo, read this.
I mean, USA. I go,
where's
what is
USA?
that?
Where's USA?
Well, you were saying more like ASA. And I was like, ASSA or some shit.
See, I have a witty joke on the way. It's like, what if NASA has something to do with ass? But I'll get to it later. Yeah, Mishka.
Mishka.
It's a vodka. They have, I didn't really look.
It's yummy.
Yeah, I saw cranberry and cranberry flavored. And I was like,
Well, yeah, because, I mean,
let's give it a spin.
everyone gets a vodka crayon.
And the bottle is actually very sleek. It is smooth compared to the whiskey I normally drink. And it'll have you on microphone sweating. So don't go to any weddings because you may take over as the DJ,
Quite
the singer,
literally,
and the
it would be
entertainment.
bad.
Yeah.
Could be really bad.
And very improperly
Also,
for you.
don't drink it whenever it's like really hot outside because you might feel like you're boiling.
Or you might get tired.
Very tired.
You don't want to nap too early in the day.
No, because then that just fucks up the whole flow of your day.
Yeah, so guys, Mishka out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Give it a sip, give it a
good.
whirl, and give it to a woman that you are consensually with that also wants to drink. Don't try to force anything on her. And she might make that coochie twirl. It was long-winded, but I had to let the people know.
Long-winded of it, though.
I had to make sure they know.
It still flowed, though, even being long-winded.
It just had to because,
Well done.
Yeah, we're cool.
We have to be careful
we're chill
around
people,
these subjects.
Yeah, because we're chill people and, we do the right things, but, there's still some freak-ass bulls out here.
For sure.
Some freaky frog-ass bitches out here.
Freaky frog.
And we don't want them. Well, don't be like,
Freaky frog.
he told me to. Because then if you drag me into court, I have never done a murder for hire plot.
Where is this? What?
But if you drag me into some bullshit, I don't need to be here.
So I might consider.
No, it's not even consider. You are going to die. Because I'm not going to be fighting for my life because you pulled me into some bullshit.
The crazy statement of you are going to die.
Yeah, so if you motherfuckers out there ever say that Haney and Maal told you to do anything that isn't okay,
I didn't tell you to do shit.
Okay, well, that would be premeditated.
I've told them to rob before. I remember that.
Me saying they die is premeditated as fuck.
You guys will have terrible lives. Karma will get your ass.
Have the day you fucking deserve,
Karma's
bitch.
not a hitman, by the way. Have the day you deserve is crazy, though.
We love that.
I love that quote, though.
We do.
Have the day you deserve, guys.
Yeah, so guys, we have a very nice special game for you guys today. I'm running.
I'm running. You're running?
Okay, so we're running.
Oh, we are.
And this, guys, is Catch Me
If You Can.
Yeah, so guys, just in brief context,
Yeah.
Each segment, one of us is either going to tell you a wild, gripping story. Maybe it's about a runaway con artist, a clever jailbreak, a mysterious online scammer, or even a petty thief who outsmarts the system. But here's the twist, Sometimes it's a real story and sometimes it's a made-up story. So listeners, you have until the end of the episode or the next week to guess if this story fact or fiction. Yes. All right, so I'm going to start you guys off this week. Tonight's story takes us back to Los Angeles in the winter of 1947. Talking when the TVs were black and white. Andy Griffith's show, Mr. Ed, the Talking Horse. Come on, guys, the Twilight Zone. I'm trying to reel you guys back in. All right, a time when neon signs flickered over empty boulevards and the newspapers were full of tales about movie stars. And guess what? Missing girls.
Oh.
This one is about a young woman whose tragic fate became legend. She vanished after what may have been the last cab ride she ever took. But did she really disappear that night, the way everyone says?
Oh.
Or did she slip through the cracks in a way no one ever proved? Think you can spot the truths? Let's find out. Alrighty, guys. Here's that backstory that's going to get you all wet and ready.
No.
Alright, so listen. Make sure you take down any notes of clues. And see if you can decipher this. And on the next episode of the Devious Thoughts podcast, we'll break down a detailed answer for you guys. AKA, you bitches might be wrong or right.
Okay.
They called her a very specific name in the headlines. And though she had a real name before the papers got a hold. She drifted through the downtown hotels, sometimes staying only a night or two. And on January 8th, she was reportedly seen leaving a small cafe near Main Street where she'd been nursing a cup of coffee long after closing time. A man in a dark overcoat came in, whispered something to her, and placed an envelope on the table. Witnesses claimed she hesitated, clutching the envelope like it was something she didn't want to open in public. Now, what could it be? You guys have any ideas on what it could be? What do you think was in it?
Something crazy.
Where's your mind take you?
Some kind of letter about some big secret.
Oh, gosh. Okay. When the waiter asked, "Is everything all right?" she smiled and said, "I've just been waiting on an answer." No one knows for certain what was in the envelope. Hours later, around dawn, a cab driver told police he picked her up near 3rd and Flower. She said she was shivering in a thin black jacket and asked to be dropped at the edge of Lamert Park. She paid with crumpled dollar bills, thanked him, and stepped out into the dark. The next morning, she was gone. No one could say where she went or whether she met the man from the cafe again. Some detectives later insisted the cab driver had inverted the fare to get attention, while others believed it was the last true sighting of the woman alive. Over the years, crime buffs repeated the story of the envelope, some claiming it contained a bus ticket to San Diego, others swearing it held a blackmail note threatening to expose her secrets. But no envelope was ever entered into evidence, and no signed cab receipt was ever produced. So did this woman really take that last cab ride into the shadows, or is it just another myth that grew around her legend? So guys, now it's going to be your turn. Was this a catch, or is it cap? Was this story fact or fiction? Did she really leave the cafe with an envelope and disappear into a waiting cab? Or is this a made-up tale stitched together from rumor and imagination? Leave your guess. Oh, God, he's an idiot. He fucked it up. I was killing it, though. Leave, your guess in a comment or just talk to us online. Hashtag catch me if you can. And next week we'll reveal the truth and also who this mysterious individual is. Just a side disclaimer. If you bitches hop on Google and look any of this shit up, you some pussies and I don't want to hear your answers.
That's cheating and don't do it.
That's cheating. And you got any examples or guesses on who it may be?
I don't know.
California, 1947. Think you're big into the murder mystery plot and that shit?
Not really.
Oh shit.
No,
I don't know her.
I used to be, but I don't know. I only know very specific weird cases, but
You have any ideas on who you think it may be? Anything you're leaning towards?
I feel like maybe she was trying to run away. It could be the bus ticket was in the envelope. She was getting an answer on how to get out, and then she just got straight up murdered.
But that's part of the question. Do you have any guess on who it may be?
Who? Well, we weren't introduced to, like, people, so I don't know who.
You know, but the facts, you know, if it's real, because it could entirely be false, you know.
I have no idea.
See, so, you know, guys, that's going to be the catch.
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
And catch me if you can.
Ooh.
So, tune in next week, and, you know, we'll see if you guys are correct. Or if I just told you a load of horse shit. And,
you'll find out.
You know, for the hot one out there, you know, if you're upset with me, catch me if you can. I will let you. Alrighty. Yeah, so thanks, guys. We're going to tune into
That's fun.
It's steamy in this bitch. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Is that your phone?
No. My phone doesn't have a ringer on.
Oh, did we get a notification from shit? Some slash shit.
Genuinely, it sounded like a person talking.
No, it was like, you didn't hear that? That shit freaked the fuck out.
But it sounded like a person.
Oh, no, there's a kid outside.
Oh, okay.
You heard that. You want to freak me the
It
fuck
felt like
out.
it was right here, though.
Damn. Nah, the woo was there. You know what? See, reading this story. This why I'll do them stories, girl. That's why I'll do them stories, girl.
I'm having a penny.
You.
Scared the living fuck out of me. I'm jumping.
I heard
as hell.
you.
Yeah, but then I also heard like people talking. I'm like, what?
Oh, I heard the kids outside. Now you're out here. There's a person. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shut.
It just didn't sound right. I don't know. That's not a notification I've heard before. You know what I mean?
You hear the people outside now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wonder if they made it sound like that and they're just like really
No,
close
well,
to the
that sound
window.
was definitely. I think it's from the laptop.
It had. I hope.
You better chill your ass out.
Yo,
Stop.
I'm
What?
scared.
See, this is about to be the first and last installment. We about to finish Catch Me If You Can right now.
No, because actually that feeling that the like dropping pit in my stomach just made me want to watch like a horror movie. I love fear.
You can watch that shit at home.
I'm watching it on my phone.
Cause I don't
to
do
my face.
I don't do none of that. None of that shit for me.
You said no. You having any of that? Nope.
I don't got none of that shit
Nope.
for me.
And welcome back, everybody. We have another segment for us, or for y'all with us. We have highlighting kind of everyday heroes.
Hero time.
So I don't have a ton of information on my story that I've seen, but it was a Reddit post, right? Of am I overreacting?
Ooh.
It was relationship drama, but
Yes.
the woman who's talking in it is a legit fucking hero, and I feel like that was overshadowed by her boyfriend's reaction to it. So what she did, right? She was in like a parking garage late at night. She worked a late shift, and she saw this girl walking home with like two drunk guys.
Oh shit.
And she could figure, she was like listening. She had her window kind of down listening to them. She could tell this girl didn't know them. She kept saying, I want to go home. Where are my friends? But she was too drunk to get away from them.
Creepy ass niggas.
So this girl, all alone in this parking garage, like in the middle of the night, gets out, pretends she knows the girl, and manipulates the entire situation so that the guys are like, oh, she really knows her. We're fucked. We gotta let her go with her.
Fucking weird ass nigga.
But like, she stood up for them, or for her. That's heroic. Because she put herself in an immense amount of danger doing that. Because they could have turned around and got both of them. Do you know what I mean?
Shit, yeah.
But like, they could have both been fucked, and she saved the girl. And I think that's heroic. And then her boyfriend was pissed at her.
Her, what? For being too drunk and losing her friends?
No, the boyfriend was pissed at the woman who saved the drunk girl.
Oh, because she put herself at risk.
Yeah, because she put herself in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, but I think with acts of heroism, you know, that's what it's all about. You
It's
gotta
a
risk
high
yourself for
risk,
others.
high reward.
No, it's a low reward because she probably got nothing out of it. But the fact that you did something and you stepped and you were there, for you and yourself, it does a lot for you.
No, exactly. She didn't need to get anything physical out of it. She got like the knowledge that she just saved this woman out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I saw that and I was like, oh yes, hero. And nobody's saying anything about how she's a hero.
Why not?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Had a little sneeze.
Oh, well, don't sneeze on the mic. That would be gross.
What the?
Achoo.
Yeah, but
But yeah, that's an everyday hero.
Everyday
you
hero.
stand up for you. Yeah, for a girl that you see as in
women stand
trouble.
up for women. Men stand up for women. Women are not respected enough. They're not stood up for enough. And you guys out there who are doing shit like this, bro.
Die.
Yeah, die or like keep your ass at home and beat your meat. Like taking advantage of someone is never gonna be okay.
No.
You're a loser. you'd only be able to brag about it amongst each other, and both of you would have some karma that's gonna fuck with your lives and fuck up your existence. And
yeah, and that whole situation is like borderline kidnapping. Like, she doesn't know you.
yeah, that's just as bad as date rape. So you guys are pervs, you're freaks, and
You're sick fucks. Leave the drunk girlies alone. They're just trying to live.
I kind of see. I'm a violent person at heart.
You would have gotten out and beat the shit out of her.
Don't say that.
You could have.
Well, don't say things. Well, I'm okay with it, but I don't. I'm black already. You can't say I'm violent as well. People
No,
might
you're
read
not violent. No, wait.
People might take that the wrong way.
No one's taking it that way. What the fuck?
just waiting for my chance.
Just waiting for my chance. No, you're not going to hit someone who doesn't deserve it. That's the whole thing.
But I think, God,
it's like you're not going to call the cops on them necessarily because you kind of know that the cops aren't going to be very helpful in that situation.
If I'm there, situation's handled.
I've got this.
It's under control.
Yeah.
I'm a bat in the backseat. Situation's handled.
Oh, shit. Y'all heard that? Watch out.
If I'm just at work, or I'm just sitting getting off work and I hear some shit, I'm like, she's looking for friends. Who are you guys? Any sketchiness in them, I'm getting out with the bat.
You know, I think in the story, too, she said that the drunk girl had dropped her phone and one of the guys picked it up and put it in their pocket.
See...
the intentions there are just so clear that she was very brave to step in. And that's heroic. She saved that girl's life that night.
Exactly, and save her from a lot of trauma. And it's something that she's going to learn from, and, she's going to be better for. And hopefully she just passes her information and what she's learned down to, the next person.
Yeah.
Guys, do fucking better,
You bitches do better.
Men keep men in line better. I feel like not enough men get on more men's asses. Pause.
No, because I feel like men kind of give each other passes constantly.
I don't give these bitches passes. Don't just say that.
Okay, I'm not saying all men, right?
I don't like how you said it like that.
Occasionally men will give each other passes and be like, well, that's just how he is, blah, blah.
No, as far as being a douche, not as far as go and do some crime.
But also the people who are like disgusting and depraved and into the crime stuff, they're not sharing that with their friends every day. You know what I mean? Like, they're hiding it very well every time.
Man, if there are people in your community that you're suspect about, do some research. Air them bitches out, because we don't need people like this on Earth.
Look into these freaks and then kill them.
No. Or just reform them with hands, fists, and feet.
Beat them into being better people. That's my advice.
Or just let them know, bro.
Hey, man.
No. Because I think, a well-received ass kicking can change a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, it could really open their eyes.
It's like the Reddit post that we commented on earlier today. Where it's like, parents, how would you feel if your child, if you found out your son was in a domestic abusive, relationship? Yeah,
and they were the abuser.
Yeah, simple response. Beat his ass.
Beat the shit out of them.
She's going to watch me beat his ass.
See how they feel.
And I'm never going to forget it. So every time I think of it, I'm going to invite her over and she's going to watch me beat his ass until he cowers. Because you weren't raised this way. You don't do these things.
You will now flinch every time I raise my hand.
And if you see me, I'm no longer a loving parent. I'm a parent of fear. I am fear and wrath personified.
No, fuck.
If
your kid turns out like that, there's nothing left to do but beat their ass.
Yeah, I'm your sleep paralysis demon. When you go to sleep and you wake up in your dreams, I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
Because if I don't do this, and you didn't learn it from me being this way, I'd have to think, what's going on in your head? You've been telling me what the fuck is going on right now. And none of it's going to add up to your actions. So I'm going to beat your ass anyway.
It will never be justified, but I'm going to have a little more information before I beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Just so you know. That'll be the sit down. Listen. Tell me what you were thinking. Why these things happen.
Yes.
Even if it's some super foul shit, I still have to beat your ass off principle. And she could have sucked your friends in front of your face, or you came in, and then she was like, "Nah, don't stop. Fuck that nigga. Keep pounding me." And you might have beat both of their asses. Still, the fact that you're a woman, I have to beat your ass off principle. You can't beat her.
It's better to leave than beat her.
Your friend? I might have done. Yeah, how close were you guys? Because, any type of friend, you have to
beat.
We gotta exterminate this nigga. You could have called.
Exterminate's crazy.
Tell me.
Let me know.
Tell me.
Let me know. Fill me in.
Yeah. And as me as a parent, you should know.
Friend too.
Your dad's a fixer. I'm the fixer.
You're like, so I have a solution.
Yeah, people call me, my family, only when they need the solution. Not going to say how we get things done. We get things done. We handle things.
Things get done.
I'm the handler.
Handler. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's quite the title to have.
So we're nearing a swift 40 minutes of the Devious Thoughts podcast.
Super chill 40 minutes, guys.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And,
y'all have fun?
We hope you guys are going to have a great, wonderful, family-friendly, don't blow your fingers off with fireworks, 4th of July.
Yeah, be careful with the fireworks.
Yeah, and if you're going to...
like, shit can happen. If you're getting, like, the ones that go boom, like, big boom into the sky, make sure you have them the right way. Because if you do them upside down, they blow up and it's scary.
Yeah, or if you have the M80 sticks and they're just ground ones, if you're going to have Granny light it, make sure you are wheeling her away. Because those those electric scooters don't move fast enough. We don't want to lose Granny on the 4th of July.
That's not from mine's personal experience. We had like the little setup things, and my brother put them in upside down, and then it blew up, and it was very scary. Did you not wheel your grandmother away fast enough?
Yeah. So take care of Granny this 4th of July. Please do.
And give her away in time. Please
don't lose any fingers. If you guys do lose fingers, you have a badass story. We won't judge you for it. But we're not out to really judge. But in our own conversations, we will discuss. Hey, you seen that nigga's hands?
Be like, what a weird little nub he has.
Pause. I know that shit hurt.
Oh, you said pause. Yeah. What a weird little nub. Come on.
So be safe. There's too many horror stories out there for you not to be safe.
Yeah, be safe with the fireworks, but also have fun. Okay? Get drunk, whatever.
Eat so much.
If you have a pool, invite me.
Baked beans. Enjoy them.
Yeah.
Potato salad.
Hot dogs.
Enjoy that.
Hot dogs.
Deviled eggs. Enjoy. Ribs. Enjoy that.
I don't really be fucking with eggs like that, but a deviled egg on the 4th of July.
Ribs, baked beans, whatever, burgers. Enjoy that.
It's fucking scrumptious, y'all.
God. Enjoy food. Don't get
And
fat.
it's like the only time of the year I'm like super patriotic is the 4th of July. Because
4th of July, you got Easter, you got Thanksgiving, you have Christmas.
But the 4th of July is the most fun one because there's no expectation of giving anyone a gift.
Christmas as a kid was fucking...
Yeah, as a kid, but I'm saying nowadays, I don't want to buy shit for anyone.
I remember one Christmas, Dad got us like these RC cars, and my mom used to make the biggest breakfast. Everyone, like, family would come over, and we just all eat and shit.
Damn, that's nice.
It was that into like opening gifts. You get the RC cars. One time we got RC planes and shit like that. Or well, I know before there was one Christmas. I'm not trying to give shade to this man at all. My dad got us like we called it a me. It wasn't a we. It was a little round shit. It wasn't like that. It was like that, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
And the next year he got us a we, and we hated weed because we is ass. We have
extremely different opinions on this matter because I would sell my soul to play Wii Sports.
Wii Sports, you wanna... I'm not saying that, I'm just saying. We're charging battery packs.
Where'd my soul go?
Well, I don't have it. I'll have to phone Jamarcus on his cell phone. Because, a friend. Yeah, because, my 6-year-old has a phone.
You just doxed your 6-year-old, by the way.
What did I call him?
You said his name.
Oh, shit. I call him Captain Planet. Chico, Cheeks. Cheeks is... Cheeks.
Yeah.
Chico. Chapo. No relation to El Chapo.
Chapo, no L.
Bugs, because he likes to dance. Boogie. Yeah. Don't reach out to him, because if you do, I will find you and I will beat the shit out of you. That's dead serious. I'm very protective.
Promise.
That's mini me without trauma. You give him trauma, I will end your life. I will end your life, and I will not end mine. I will face those consequences happily. Any children for that matter. I protect children. I'm a firm protector of children.
Yeah, stay away from the kids, you fucking sickos.
Yeah, and stop trying to fucking...
There's too much. There's too much.
Fucking weirdos. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Be better people. Enjoy the 4th of July.
That's a grand takeaway.
Oh, and if
be good people. Enjoy the 4th of July. Eat a hot dog. Give me access to your pool. Thank you.
And if you're a single woman this 4th of July and you're feeling frisky, like Handy said, eat a hot dog.
Somebody give me access to your pool.
Eat a hot dog.
Eat a hot dog. Wink, wink.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for tuning into the Devious Thoughts podcast with Handy.
And Maal.
And, stay devious.
Please, maintain your devious.
Stay thirsty, our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mishak.
That's the end of it. Just, yeah.
Yeah.